Flossmas friends, it's Patty coming to you again from the east coast of Canada on the island of Newfoundland in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. My pronouns are she, her. It is about, I don't even know what time it is, and I can't check because I am recording on my phone. It's after 10:30 p.m. I was just jingle balling and visiting with I was in the Canadian stitching room, so I got to see Lisa and Darlene and Deanne and all kinds of other new friends, which was awesome. I was stitching and got my Vani's thread the needle mandala finished for day 5. So I'm going to show you that and some other little things that I've got to show you before I head to bed. So I hope everybody's doing well. We are having a snowstorm right now, very high winds and some snow squalls. We call snow squalls dwys in Newfoundland and Labrador. There's some Newfoundlandese for you, a dwy. So we're, it's a bit of a nasty evening, so I'm glad that my family is all home and safe. Anyway, I'm going to show you my thread the needle stitching. Really pleased with how this is turning out. It's been great fun. So a little bit of extra stitching tonight with those purple bits that I added. I think it's looking pretty good. Hopefully that's close enough for you to see, because I can't see what I'm showing you. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. Day 5 complete. I'm not going to show you my other stitch along the Anna Gatova one because, well, it's in the same spot as it was yesterday, in the spot where you can barely see the threads. So a few people weighed in on the 1 thread versus 2 threads on the 32 count. I'm going to move down to 1 thread. Oh, I have a thread and needle hanging here. I'm going to move down to 1 thread. I'm also going to change color, so I'm going to restart because I haven't got much of a start anyway. So I'm going to restart with some Brina Needle pack ice, which basically is a white. So I'm going to put that on top of this Cherry Cobbler Roxy Floss cone. I think that's, you can see how it's popping there. I think that's going to make it easier for me to see going down to 1 strand and using a lighter thread. So stay tuned for tomorrow and I'll let you know how that goes. I'd like to thank Carol, who had left a comment yesterday saying that I had mentioned I was going to, I think I was going to go to Winners and look for spools. I didn't. She mentioned going to HomeSense, so I did, and I managed to find 1 spool, and it's this great big one. I'm not sure how thick it is once I take all the ribbon off. I'm going to use the ribbon for Christmas presents. So once that comes off, it's quite, there is a lot of ribbon on here because I can't get right in, I can't get right into the, well, there's how much ribbon? 10 yards. So I will, once that is, the ribbon is gone, I'll be able to see what kind of spool I have, but I'm loving the shape and the size. My ones from last year, I don't have anything down here. If I can't make any promises tonight because I'm tired, but I did do a finish in the fall, I think, using a spool, or last year, sometime over the past year, I did a finish using a spool and it really turned out nicely. And so I'd like to do some more spool finishes, some stitches specific to spools and doing more spool finishes because that came out really well. Today was a busy day. I was doing some work-related things in terms of some paperwork and some running around that I need to do to get done, some checks and security checks and things I need to get done this week to prepare for Monday. And now it is Friday evening and I can relax, and I have done some stitching, and now I think I'm ready for bed to get on with what the day holds for me tomorrow. I hope that you're well. I hope that you're getting some stitchy time. If you're at the Jingle Ball, hopefully I will see you at some point tomorrow or Sunday. Tomorrow I have my Snow Globes class with Liz Matthews, and then Sunday is the Teresa Kogut punch needle class, both of which I'm looking forward to. I think they're both going to be fun. Anyway, great to hang out with the Canadian Stitchers at the Jingle Ball tonight. If you have a chance to drop in and say hello, I'd love to see you. So take care, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye.